Hello.
Okay. I have the pleasure of presenting the two speakers here. Our first speaker is Ms. Blanca Moreno. Well, I'd like to mention both of them are from Chihuahua. So that's very nice, right? Blanca Moreno. She's got a bachelor's degree in English. She's got a major in English. She got it in 2008. She's got a master's degree in education in 2015. She has a 10-year experience in the language classroom. She's worked for different working in private institutions by teaching English in different grades, including kindergarten, elementary school, and high school. She's worked with all kinds of students, so children, teens, and adults. She's experienced as well as a translator and interpreter. Having worked for El Delgado de Chihuahua, she's currently working for Diplomado de Inglés at Filosofía y Letras in Chihuahua, of course, Universidad Autónoma de Chihuahua, as an English teacher, being also part of the Access Micro Scholarship Program. She's a judge at the Spelling Bee contests held by 4 high schools at the Sabetis. She's held plenaries in 2014 at Semana de la Investigación Científica related to the use of ICTs in the language classroom. And our second speaker is Licenciada Ruth Elizabeth Delgado Carrillo. She's gotten a bachelor's degree in English in 2009. She was born in Chihuahua, of course. She has 10-year experience working as an English teacher. She was the best grade of her generation. She's got working experience in nursing school, Florencia Nightingale, affiliated to UACJ, which is Universidad Autónoma de Ciudad de Juárez. She's currently working for Diplomado de Inglés, Facultad de Filosofía y Letras. She's currently working at Licenciatura en Lengua Inglesa, Universidad Autónoma de Chihuahua. She's teaching the following subjects: linguistics, psycholinguistics, TESOL, planning discourse analysis, language and communication. She's currently working on a master's degree thesis on critical incidents related to adolescent students. She has participated as a presenter in Semana del Humanismo, held every year at Facultad de Filosofía y Letras with the conferences, History of Critical Incidents and the Relation Between Language and Culture. Also participated in Congreso de la Palabra with the conference Why Grammar is Not Enough. She participated as a judge at the 7th Torneo Académico Internacional Chihuahua 2016. Okay, please welcome all of our speakers.
Well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure being here, and it's a pleasure to have you here. So we hope you enjoy this workshop. I don't know if you joined us yesterday at the plenary, so actually there we discussed some theory about why ICT is very important in the classroom, right? And how we should apply it and stuff, right? So to start, I want you to know, ICT, we already know what the concept is, right? But I want to know, what is ICT to you? What examples you can give me, or what kind of experience you have had before, yeah? What examples of ICT can you think of that we can apply in the classroom? Or maybe that you have applied? Nothing? Nothing? For example? Yes? Have you ever used internet in your classes? Well, that's an example of ICT, yeah? Have you ever used Google?
PowerPoint.
Not translators? Yeah, just Google, yeah. Okay, well, that's an example, yeah. Have you ever used your cell phone? Yeah, and your students have used the cell phone? Okay, those are examples of ICT, yeah. PowerPoint? Okay, what about Word? Yes, okay, YouTube?
Well, yeah, that's the basic stuff, but we have to go and find new ICTs because the students already know how to use those things you just mentioned. Right? It's a little challenging for us as teachers because the students are now sometimes more prepared, than us regarding to computer and technology. So we have to use new things, right?
right. All of you are teachers? Yes, all of you? Okay. What kind of grades you teach? In high school?
High school. I teach in high school.
Yes, high school, university,
All of
young
them.
adults, children, teenagers.
And you have applied technologies to all of them?
Yeah. I'm sorry, my question might be a little dumb. But I think I've just caught on that is ICT, does that stand for Information Communication Technology or something like that?
Yes.
All right. So I haven't caught on that. All right. Yes.
Well, how you use technology first? I mean, besides the classroom, how you use technology in your lives? How important it is?
Very.
Yeah.
Everybody has things.
Facebook.
Cell phone, Facebook. Everybody has Facebook accounts?
Yeah.
WhatsApp?
Yes.
Yes, like social media and entertainment, but also to learn. I mean, in my experience, every class I have to learn first and then do what I study.
I have to use it for, I have to know how to use it.
Yeah.
And then teach it.
Yeah, of course. So we have to be very prepared, right? Because now students now before us how to deal with it. Okay, so actually here we have a video, yes, that is more related to how technology is connected into our lives, right? So we're gonna show you a video. It's very, very short. Yeah, it's about the live Zoom, right? Zoom of life. I don't know if you have seen it before. So it's like how everything gets connected one to each other. Yeah, and then we're gonna talk about how technology is connected in our lives and the teaching. But yeah.
Well, as you can see with this video, we try to exemplify that with technology we have an infinite number of opportunities and ways to approach, for example, well, in this case, education. We have a lot of opportunities and a lot of options to use.
Yeah, everything is connected and linked just as in the video. Yeah, so every single tool that we use in the classroom is connected to our lives because before using Facebook in classes, you need to know how to use it, right? And then you use it in your lives and then you try to apply in the classroom. Yeah, the same with YouTube and everything. So technology is all connected to our lives by the cell phone or WhatsApp or TV, yeah, or videos or anything that we can use. Yeah. Okay. Sure, please. Oh, what's the next one? Right? Okay. Okay, we're gonna show you a second video, yeah, about Microsoft, right? Yes. So we're gonna show you this video about Microsoft and how technology can change our lives in the future. Yeah. Okay. You can play.
Have you watched this video? This is a Future Vision 2020. No? Well, let's you wanted to switch off the lights? Thank you.
feel? I mean, what is the reaction? Are you like a little bit shocked?
Frustrated.
Frustrated?
Yeah, because you know, the use of ICTs in the classroom is a challenge for teachers, not for students, because they already know how to use them. So the challenge for us as teachers is to find or teach them how to use them properly or in a good way for a good purpose.
Of course.
That's the challenge.
That's a challenge. And also it's very important to know how, to recognize how technology is part of our lives, yeah? Just like we watch on this video, technology is like moving really ahead and very fast, yeah? And we as teachers need to be prepared, yeah, to overcome the results of this technology before the students or maybe at the same rate, yeah?
So I told you yesterday, for example, that in order to use technologies, yeah, we have to change our minds a little bit, our ideas. But instead of saying, no, I cannot use these, well, I have to adapt to those changes and we have to investigate and do a lot of research. Well, it's not something difficult. I think it's just a matter of getting used to technology, to use the technology. I gave you the example of my daughter. Also, she was invited to go to Japan, and she by herself, she downloaded an application to learn Japanese. So, well, she can do it. I can do it too.
And we can do it too. And it's important that we do it, yeah? Okay, I'm gonna show you some pictures right here. Yeah, about, some of the tools or applications or networks that we, most of the times use in our classes. Like you mentioned before, right? We use Facebook, WhatsApp. I don't know if you recognize all of them that are here, yeah? Okay, so which one is, this one is Facebook, this one? WhatsApp, Gmail, well, this is just a cell phone, here? Snapchat. Well, Tumblr, yeah, and Twitter. Okay, good. I don't know if you have applied all of these in your classes? Even one?
No. Yeah.
One?
Are you in the cell phone?
You're in the cell phone?
No,
Okay.
I
One is okay.
My
What about
masters?
you? Facebook, WhatsApp, yeah. The cell phone, the camera?
Yes.
All right. Snapchat? Okay. And Tumblr? Okay. Now, can you think of, for example, if you have to use a Snapchat, you know what a Snapchat is?
Yes.
Can you tell me what it is?
It's an application to send little messages, but with an image.
With an image.
With a photo.
Okay.
I don't really know how to apply that to a class, for example.
So can you think of one activity that we can do using Snapchat?
Yeah, just like,
Dog ears? Yeah.
yeah, just for example, like, trying to caption in English, of course. It might be a selfie, or it might be a picture of something, and just like send it to the teacher, something like that. It might be nice.
All right, yeah. Actually, sorry, in our classes, we use it for description, yeah, when sometimes you work with beginners and you work with teenagers or adult people, even though they have the application, when you can they can send a picture to you, like a selfie or something, and they can include this kind of, characteristics, yeah? And then you can use them for descriptions. You can use them for description of colors or maybe physical appearance or whatever kind of accessory they have, yeah? And stuff like that.
What about WhatsApp? Have you used it in your class?
Yeah, right?
Like for teaching?
Well, it might just, for example, I've used it, to say, for example, make a WhatsApp group, and have the students all have WhatsApp group. But it's not used in the classroom though. So does that count as using it in the classroom, but it's
If
not
it's for
in the
instructional
classroom?
purposes, yes, but if it's just to communicate, no.
It's because, we know that the WhatsApp group is the most frequent thing to do, for questions or homework or stuff. But we have actually applied in our classes. Sometimes when we are teaching writing, yeah, and then you're teaching abbreviations in messages and stuff, well, they have their own group and they start to message each other in the class, like a chat, yeah. And that's it calls their attention very much because as they chat a lot, with their friends and also in class. Sometimes you are explaining something and they are chatting, yeah. So you can use that as an advantage, right?
We also have used it to send audios. I asked them, you have a free topic and then you have to record yourself 3 minutes. And they send it to me and I listen to it and then I give them feedback okay, the pronunciation of this word is like this, or you have to make some changes in this structure, for example. And they like it, yes, and it's easy, fast, and cheap.
It also works for small videos, yeah, like when they have short presentations, and then they record themselves or a friend of them, and then we send them the video, and then they can see how they react or what kind of errors they are having, and then they can try to, have some rehearsal, yeah, and then try to correct what they already have done.
You were telling me that something about the cell phone, that you didn't use it, or what?
I don't use the technology in my class. No, I don't trust the technology.
Okay.
Really, I don't trust because it's something that can fail, and I don't like that. Sorry, it's my opinion.
Yeah.
And I don't want to change my class to something that can fail.
Okay.
And
Like
it's not,
fail in-
for example, no Wi-Fi,
Okay.
no projector, no computer. I'm a coordinator of Incubate. It's a program that we have, and we don't have computers.
Technology at all.
No. I say to my students, apresta en un salón.
Well, this is technology.
I know.
Yes.
No, I have done the thing that you said about with WhatsApp to my students. I have sent them videos, I have sent them audios. They send them back, like you said, and I have to give them feedback. That's the objective of it. And we chat in English, and we have different chats among our students and me, and we do it in English. It worked very well, very well.
I have
Fast.
Yes.
I have also used it in this way. I tell my students to make a meme about any topic we're discussing in the classroom. Then they how do you call this? Modify the photo. They edit the photo, and they send it to the group, right?
And that's
It
cool
works a lot.
because it's something that is covered with, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I use Tumblr sometimes because it has GIFs, So when we're working on the present continuous, it actually works for description of actions, yeah. Actually, they can create their own GIFs, so they can take parts from movies, yeah, or parts